What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Mugen here, and this is the Ghost Stocks with NBA Top Shot 101. And today we're just going to do a quick little market analysis and talk about when you should sell your moments. I had a really crazy experience this past weekend, I believe on Sunday. The moments were just spiking up like crazy, like crazy. Like this, let's look at the Zion right here. I know I have one for sale right now, but I remember the Zion hitting about close to 300. And I missed my opportunity to sell because the market only hit about 300, close to, yeah, about 300. And I should have been a little bit smarter about that and, maybe readjust my prices so that I can get it sold. But you might be thinking, why would you want to sell? You have a limited edition Zion, and um, Zion might be underpriced right now, undervalued. But I do have to note that right after all those spikes, NBA Top Shot released more. They released more moments, and that really drove the prices down. So I do have to let people I do want to let people know that I think that was the cause of the spike of the prices, and as well as the prices shooting down so much. And as you can see, I had this Zion priced at maybe about 300 or even more. I'm trying to get it at that peak, but people weren't buying it. Literally on a literally weren't buying it. So that's why I have it set on the lower price. I could have sold this for maybe 275, maybe 280, and make my come up and then invest into other moments and whatnot. But I failed to do that, got a little too greedy. So that's one thing that I do want to let people know, that when you're doing these, when you're on Top Shot, I mean, on a day-to-day basis, it's like the real stock market. It's like day trading pretty much. Prices are going up, prices are going down. You don't know what you're gonna do. You just like, should I hold? Should I hold or should I sell? For me personally, I wish I would have sold. And this is not financial advice or anything like that. This is just my personal preference, personal opinion of trying to make that initial, you want to be able to make more money so that you can invest into like more high tier moments. It's very similar to a regular sports card in that sort of way. And as you can see, I mean, I can go down and look at some of these prices, that how they were fluctuating just the other day. I mean, I don't have like a graph or anything like that or a spreadsheet, but I do kind of remember the prices, and you can go back and kind of look at the prices yourself as well too. You can go and look at the most recent transactions when they're buying, at least as far as purchases. One other moment that was shooting up really, really high was actually LeBron James. His Series 2 dunk was at about 400 at the max peak. And then that's where people stopped actually buying those. LeBron James was stagnant at about 400. Let me see if I can find the moment here. I do have one of the moments, and I really do want to show everybody so they can kind of see the price differences as far as how much they were going for and how much they did ended up selling for. Let me see. Come on, brown, where are you? This brown here. This brown here was yeah, like I said, it peaked around 400, and at right at this moment, they're probably not as expensive. Oh, they're still at 400, so it has gone back up. The market is currently down at the moment. Oh wow, so it's gone up to about 550 just due to the rarity of the moment, I guess. I haven't been paying attention to it this particular moment, just because it peaked at 400, and I'm not planning on selling this particular LeBron moment, as you always want to at least hold a few moments that you really like for the long term. For me, I'm thinking about that. If I don't acquire another LeBron that's even more rare, that's probably a long term hold for me for sure. And then one other moment that I had were Giannis. Giannis started to shoot up, but then Giannis went back down. These moments, I purchased them for about $50 each, and then they spiked up to about 100, and then now they're back at 50. So if I can find Giannis real quick, I can show everyone. At least you can at least see the prices. You know, let me just filter this out real quick. It makes it easier for us. All right, come on, Giannis, where are you? Okay, so these Giannis's here, they're they're about at 50 before the weekend, and then they shot up. So as you can see, they're at about that. Okay, they're about 98 right now, but like I said, the market is down, so we don't really know the correct prices. I hope the market stays up where it's at 100, because then it might be a moment for me to sell as well too, because I did grab two of these Giannis's. I know that as a as the season goes and as they introduce more and more packs, this particular moment can go up or can go down depending on the market and depending on the demand on Giannis and how he actually does in his games. That does affect the prices as well too. The hype does drive demand quite a lot. So, I mean, as you can see, the market was fluctuating a little bit here. And then one last moment that I did want to go over as far as top players is Steph. And I'm not, and you might be thinking, oh, you're probably just showing off your moments. No, these are not even like very, very good moments. They're moments that I value, especially the ones that I know that I'm going to be keeping. I just want to give you an example of prices that I saw when, just over the weekends, just so you have a better understanding of well, where these prices were fluctuating and what happened over a course of a couple of days, how the prices shot up, how the prices went down. It's more about learning the market and reacting to the market and if you don't know, more and more people are coming into this market, the NBA Top Shot platform, and that does drive up prices. Why? Because there's more demand, more people wanting to invest. It's getting more and more popular due to the fact that there were some articles that were written, one by Forbes and I think one by Bloomsburg or one of them. And not just too long ago, we actually received an email from NBA Top Shot themselves saying that there was a LeBron moment that sold for about 100K and a Zion moment that sold for 100K. So you have to really think about that. Right now, the LeBron James Topps Chrome PSA 10 just hit 32,000. Just hit 32,000. That's from a couple of months ago. It jumped up maybe three times. It was about 10 or 12,000, but now it's gone up. Just due to the fact that LeBron James did drop about 46 points the other day, shooting 7 for 11 from the 3-point line. So he is kind of splashing it in his own way. I call him the Splash King now. I mean, I love Steph too as well too, but you gotta give the respect where it's due. But now let's go back to the Steph moment real quick here. Yeah, this moment here actually has kind of caught up. I know that it dropped down quite a couple, maybe 100 or so. But I think if the market has come back up, I think now that the packs are done being released, more and more people are going back and either readjusting their prices or people have already bought it. They saw that there was a dip in the market and they went and bought what they could, try to make that come up. You have to really look at the rarity of these moments. I mean, yes, you can sell them, but some of them you do want to keep for the long term, because you have to know that these moments are minted. They're minted, and like this Steph Curry here, there's only ever going to be, I think, uh, I think 3,600 that's ever going to be made through the Flow blockchain, and they probably won't ever make it again as far as um, it being a base set. They might release it in like another variety though. I think they have already as far as the moment. And as you can see, like this is just a base moment. They might have a higher tier moment of this, a higher tier. Yeah, as far as this moment goes, there's the rare and then also the legendary that they might create. But we'll have to see though. But this is just a quick market analysis. I know it's not nothing fancy, and I'm just letting everybody know. But that spike in the market made me kind of mad because I wasn't able to take advantage of it. And I just want to let everybody know that do be aware that you don't get too greedy sometimes if you're trying to um, keep investing and I wouldn't say flip, but getting that make that profit and then, invest more. Or if you want to just hold long term, that's totally fine as well. Like I said, this isn't financial advice. This is just experiences that I went through just this past couple of days. And I really want to just share that with people, as I'm relatively still new in this and on this platform as far as NBA Top Shot and YouTube. So with that, I do want to ask everybody to see, everybody to at least subscribe and leave a like. If you don't subscribe, at least leave a like, and I'll keep creating this type of content. I do really enjoy NBA Top Shot and watching basketball. So that would definitely help. Also hit that bell notification button if you didn't. Other than that, this is Mr. Mugen with the Ghost Stocks, and this is NBA Top Shot 101. Peace.